Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Me in My Kitchen Space. In today's episode, let's make some eggs that you can use to eat ugali, or you can use to eat some rice or breakfast or bread or whatever kind of accompaniment that you would prefer. And this particular meal, as I earlier mentioned, I've done a similar recipe to this one about 1 or 2 months ago. I can't remember, so you should check that out. And I'm also going to link it at the end of this video. And in that video, I've basically explained each and everything that I'm basically going to be doing today. So if at all you do not understand something in today's episode, you can feel free to go back to the other episode and check out, and I'm sure you're going to learn something new. So in today's episode, these are the list of ingredients that I have, and they are quite not very many. And from this corner, I have some salt, I have some cooking oil. This is an egg that broke as I was washing my egg. And another hack that you should incorporate in your kitchen is always wash your egg. Just in case when you want to crack an egg into the other egg, alafu pasuke the shell enters inside the egg, you're guaranteed that it is safe because it is clean. So these are my 3 eggs. In total I have 4 eggs. I have some water that I'm going to use to neutralize my eggs. So these are my vegetables, and I have some onion. These are 2 tomatoes. This is a piece of bell pepper or capsicum. I have my dania stems, and here I have 1 clove of garlic. And on this side I have some dania that I'm going to use to garnish, and here are my list of spices. And from this side I have some black pepper, I have some rico powder, this is some basil, I have some chicken masala because we are cooking the children of some chicken, I have some paprika, I have some curry powder, some black pepper, some curry powder, and some turmeric. So as I've mentioned in very many of my episodes, I do not like the taste of turmeric, but every day is a learning day, and each day I try to incorporate a small amount of turmeric into my recipe so that I can slowly start loving it. And I'm pretty sure if at all there is a spice you do not want, try adding a little bit in your meals, and finally I'm pretty sure you're going to fall in love with it. Also, the reason as to why I do not measure the amount of spices that I use is because you can feel free to add as much or as little as you prefer. As you can see, I have my Royco that is quite a lot as compared to the others because I like the taste, and I have some turmeric which is about a pinch because I do not like the taste. So with that piece of information, let's get started. Then I'm going to add some salt into my eggs. Then I'm also going to add in some dania leaves. And then this, I'm just going to mix them. Then I divide it into 2 just to make things easier because it's kind of late. So for the reason you can liaise with the other video, I do not have to repeat everything. So as you've seen, it was that easy preparing this delicious meal, and let's dig in. And as you can notice, I like my eggs having huge chunks like this, like this, like this, and all the explanation as to how you can achieve this I've done in my previous video. So let's dig in. And before I forget, the only thing that I could add to this particular meal is some soy sauce because of the color, because I do not like the plain white egg vibe. So I like adding some soy sauce, but today I do not have, but we move regardless. And let's dig in. This is so good. Wow, this tastes so good. You should try out this recipe, and I'm definitely sure you're going to love it. And that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye.